Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit! He's down shy of the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Setting up the running back screen. And this one does not go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, start. Ready.
Play action now with Daniels. This is completed downfield directly. And he is down at the 30-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ready.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and that's for the first time. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he gets this forward to the 19. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
You know what I love about that play call? It's simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
Daniels on 1st down. It's caught. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Come on, come on.
Here's Krosky-Merritt on the carry. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Giants 0. Cam Little with the kickoff.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see.
And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And they get this down to the 28.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that cover. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Get it.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 12. And the Giants
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Dart out of the shotgun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cam Medrano makes the play. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Cougar 19. Let's go now. Ready.
The give here on 2nd. And that That one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Well, I guarantee you this, Kate. If you were to go around football and you sit in a clinic of the best defensive coaches out there, they all say the same thing. Set an edge, set an edge, set an edge. It really comes to life on these toss plays. Good job there defensively to set an edge before that toss could get going.
Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Little knocks it through. And that will add to their score.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He put everything he had into this one. It is caught at the 20. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a one-score game. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Giants get it back to within 6. Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Ready, go!
Now Daniels off the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. Yeah, that's going to give the Commanders a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
70 range, 70 range. Come on, come on.
Here's Krosky Merritt. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready, ready.
Play fake here, Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready,
They run. It's Krosky Merritt. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. Make it a 12-point game in the first. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders bump the lead up to 13 points.
Giants 7,
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darts looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Darts. He finds Neighbors right side. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Working quickly here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Commanders' 45-yard line.
Dart gonna throw again. Oh no, they get him yet again! Kane Medrano makes the play. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw? Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Get it.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuff in the run.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Little knocks it through, and that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Darts. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Darts. Chased out to his right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete. Third down now. Here's Darts. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes.
And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. The Giants are set to punt. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels. He lofts one deep, center of the field. They connect on the deep shot. And he will get this inside the 30.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Run, it's Krosky Merritt. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Tag! Liking 18!
Run now with Krosky Merritt. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 3-possession game. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders stretch the lead to 23. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Moore with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. There's a dive up the middle. He's off to the races. The 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, New York. The Giants fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Daniels from the pistol. Dump off caught by his back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Ready? 18, find it. Cougar 19.
On first down, they'll run. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Ready? Mustang 19. 60.
Daniels setting up the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
79 Broncos. Ready?
Third and long for Daniels. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Start.
Throwing on first down. Daniels. Likely's got it. He loses the football. Oh, he gets it back. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Commanders currently on top here at Northwest Stadium.
Ready, set.
So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Play action now with Daniels. That's cut at the 4. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Commanders stretch the lead to 23.
Commanders 37, Giants 14.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Offense up to the line fast.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
One play action with Dart. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards of the end block. It's 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down, Commanders in the dime. 6 DBs out there. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They'll go. Here's Dart. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left, and they pick him off again. And the Commanders getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Clean breakup on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
Go.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's good for a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready.
Play action now. Daniels. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Washington calls in 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Get it. Ready.
Dive play straight ahead. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Cut out left. Continuing to move past the 45. That goes for 32 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45.
Go! 60, 70 rings, set go!
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's got it downfield near the edge. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Throwing on 1st down. It starts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Short pass caught by his tight end. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run here, Etienne. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and goal, New York.
Darts back to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here starts. Catch is made in close. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set!
Play fake here, Daniels. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they could check that box.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative Guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's incomplete over the middle.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Pulled in at the 20. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
Going to the ground again on first. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Forced out to his right. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now go play action. Here's Dart. And they pick him off again. And the Commanders have it as he reports the first interception of his young career.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game. It happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his record.
And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Here's Daniels. Looking right, and he finds him. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
They'll run here on first down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Oh, it's 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
They'll run now on second down. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down and goal to go.
Daniels keeps it himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Moore with a return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, or the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Well, these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
I am not sure how we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back and was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. And this one soars out of bounds. The only question is where they will mark it. Looks like it's going short of the 40. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Now Daniels to throw. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ready?
Handoff now from the gun. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Commanders have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Offense to the line. Here we go. He'll throw from his end zone. Rolling out to his left. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing again here from the end zone. Connecting on the slant. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. So 20 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On first down, here's Dart. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Dart gonna throw again. And again, it's gonna hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And He is down inside the 35-yard line. Looking quickly here.
First down. I'll pick up at 44 yards on the play.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Let's go.
ETN on 3rd down. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the 1st. That brings up 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's 4th down.
65.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here's Krosky Merritt on the carry. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Gets everything he has under this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Here's Krosky Merritt. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he'll try to hit this one well. That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 24. Yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
18 Rattler. Ready. Marco 80. Ready.
Here's the backup. First throw. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
3rd and long for him here. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Commanders get it back as he intercepts
watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
60 by 6.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders continue piling it on here in the 4th. Well, they dialed up that one at the right time, Brock. Pretty clear the defense was expecting pass, and they couldn't pivot when he got it as a runner instead.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to make that mistake again, are they? Now how versatile these wide receivers are in today's game. It's one of the big transitions, Kate, over the last decade. You know, you always used to see Jerry Rice and John Taylor just lined up scoring touchdowns on the perimeter. Not so fast anymore. These wide receivers today so versatile, and he showed off that on that play.
Cam Little, the kickoff.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now we give to ETN running right. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 26 yards.
19.
First down, New
Top
York.
19. Warriors, 70. Ready.
To throw here on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, ready.
2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Stop. Pass.
He's dropping back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Get it. 65 catch.
Throw here, 3rd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? If we chose the wrong play off that call sheet, that time.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Ready. 19, 18. 18, Rattler. 8. Ready.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Play action now. Daniels. He intercepts the pass. And the Giants take over on his 5th interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to both pick it off.
Trying to find his tight end. we'll see what they do here on second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Into the hands of his running back, ETN. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
From the red zone on first. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Commanders 54, Giants 27.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will... Up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Copying back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. They're going to pass it here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
17-yard line.
Let's go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Complete out to the right. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Commanders keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Giants 27. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They go play action on first down. The left side, caught by Higgins. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll go play action. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Buffalo 18, Deputy. Cougar 19, Cup 19, Cup 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now looking to throw. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Still sticking with the passing game. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer.
They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
60 Maverick, 60. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Commanders will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
At their own 39-yard line.
Sign quarterback run here. To score this as a win for the Commanders. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from D.C.